Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it looks like Vice President Kamala Harris, she just went off on her vice presidential pick, Tim Walz. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you go there, please hit subscribe, absolutely free. It really helps us out. Vice President Kamala Harris, it sounds like she's kind of had enough of Tim Walz misspeaking. Some people may call it lies. Mr. Walz calls it misspeaking, and the media tends to back him up on it. We've heard a lot of stories from Mr. Walz about his past, his life. For instance, we heard he brought weapons of war into the battlefield, into war. Except Mr. Walz has never been in a war. We heard that he was in Tiananmen Square when the Chinese Communist government cracked down on peaceful protesters. That never happened either. We heard that he said he became friends with school shooters. Now that, I'll give him, that was misspeaking. That obviously he meant to say he's become friends with the victims of school shootings, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and give him that one. But there was a mountain of other lies. He said his wife got impregnated via IVF. Not true. That didn't happen. So he has a habit of misspeaking about serious things. But it was the school shooter comment that really, I think, got on Harris's nerves. Because as Walz is interviewed here by Michael Strahan, he basically admits that Harris had to sit him down and reprimand him, really. Tell him to cut it out. Be more careful when he speaks. And he calls himself a knucklehead. Fine. I call him a liar. Why? Because he has a history of lying. Again, these are not little things that oh, geez, I made a mistake. I thought I got red shoes, but I got blue shoes. No, these are serious misspeakings. So I think they're lies. You guys, of course, entitled to think whatever you want to think. And the American people and the voters, they're going to think whatever they think. But I think he's really hurt himself with that. And I think the media has done a really good job of covering for him, but not quite enough. Enough that Harris had to actually, and you'll hear him talk about it here, Harris had to get pretty stern with him. I want you to watch this interview here, this little clip, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
And Vice President Harris said that she told you to be a little bit more careful on how you say things.
Well, I did it, even the other day of just speaking passionately about these gun violence situations and meeting with these survivors. I've sat in the room with the Sandy Hook folks, a friend with David Hogg, who's been an activist on this. People know in that, and then that gets spun in that, well, he didn't say something true. It was very clear that I was talking about these veterans, very clear that I wear, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and I do think in these positions, whether it be governor or being vice president of the United States, you do need to be careful. You do need to be a little more thoughtful on it. And I think what you see is someone who's been in classrooms a lot. I've been around coaching a lot. I speak passionately, and I think doing that, you need to combine the two. And I think that's what she's referring to.